Hey guys, what's up? So, we're doing another episode of the PreViral podcast. Today we're going to be talking about what I want to change with my channel and new directions I want to take and things I want to try and walk away from potentially. So, let's whip out our Evernotes. So, what I want to change. There's a lot that I need to work on. The first thing I really want to work on is actually my Twitter. I feel like my Twitter is lacking and that I need to learn how to utilize it. Like with my Twitter specifically, I feel like I'm missing a lot of potential interaction opportunities with Twitter because I can be a little bit more personable at random with all the random things I'm thinking about and all that sort of stuff on Twitter than I can on any other platform. Every other platform needs to be more entertaining than anything else. Twitter, I don't necessarily have to entertain, which is why I want to get better at Twitter. The next thing I want to really work on is TikTok, actually. So the reason I want to get better at TikTok is because right now I'm making TikToks, right? And I'm getting good at making entertaining TikToks. They're not getting a lot of engagement though, which is fine because I can't really decide on which sort of audience I really want to hone in on, which is my own fault. What I need to do is I need to start getting more of my gaming content or making gaming content specifically for TikTok, and then needing to learn how to edit it in a format that TikTok's going to like. I'm not really sure how to go about doing that yet, but that's fine. I'll figure that one out. And TikTok's going to be the move in order to start transitioning people from there to my stream. And I think that that movement from TikTok to the stream will be easier than other platforms just because they get to taste it before they have to go to it. With everything else, they don't necessarily get to taste it, right? Nothing has as much organic reach as TikTok. So nobody can just randomly taste my content and decide whether or not they want to watch it. And I think that's where TikTok's going to help me grow the most, is being, I keep going out of focus. I should stop doing that. I get to focus on making sure they get a good taste of what I am before they go on YouTube, before they have to follow me, right? It's like a trial run, money back guaranteed. So that's what I want to do with TikTok, is give people the chance to taste. And then another thing I've been thinking about doing, not really sure on how I'm going to do it, but I want to do it, is making a stream group. I don't want to necessarily be the figurehead of said stream group. I want the brand PreViral to be the figurehead. I want people to come to the PreViral brand as an upcoming streamer. I'm targeting upcoming streamers specifically. I do not want to hit anybody who's like who's able to already live off of it full time per se. I'm not as interested in those people as the people who are coming up, who've gotten a little bit of taste of money and are now really going hard on it. Those are the people I want to target because I want the PreViral name to almost be like a search engine, right? When someone looks it up on YouTube or Twitch, just PreViral or PreViral Gaming, I want a bunch of people to come up because they're part of the team and they're people that I support and I believe in already, right? Not necessarily just like a bunch of random streamers that just like get together, right? Like that's my issue with a lot of streaming groups. It's just a lot of random people that don't necessarily seem to have a whole lot in common outside of just playing together, right? They're not all necessarily funny. They're not all necessarily really good at the games, right? It's just too random almost. Some of them are just shit content creators that are a part of the team as well. So I want PreViral to be like a basic search engine to find those, and then I want all of those teams based on what they're good at to be broken up, right? So for example, let's say I had a bunch of people who are really, really, really good at video games, right? They're just good. They're not necessarily incredibly funny. They're not like super educational. They're just really good at video games, and you watch them to learn. I would call them, I don't know, like PreViral Magma or something. I don't know. And anybody that's part of the PreViral Magma will be basically the same exact thing, just personality changes, right? But it's the same general theme of content. I want to be able to help viewers find what they're looking for, but with my seal of approval, kind of the Nintendo seal of approval, but my seal. That's what I'm shooting for with the stream group. And then eventually with those people that are streaming, I can also use them for podcasts, right? I can help them. I can use them to also expand my brand. I can take some of their clips, right, and post videos of them on my PreViral page rather than it always just being me, right? I can do so much more if I have other people to basically like feed off of almost. because I can use I'll ask permission to use, you know, their clips and stuff, but I can also use them to make more educational content. If I want to make podcasts on Call of Duty, what's the meta looking like? What do we think the next meta is going to look like? Tips and tricks for COD. Or if we want to do the same thing for Valorant, League, Overwatch, I don't know, literally anything, right? As long as I have the creators that are super involved in those games, I can host those podcasts because I can ask questions on whatever. And that's going to be how that comes into play. The next thing I really need to hone in on is making better thumbnails. I need my thumbnails specifically for my stream. Now, why do I need thumbnails for the stream? Twitch streamers don't have thumbnails for their streams. Well, it's because Twitch doesn't have discoverability. Twitch doesn't let you discover new people. Twitch is just like, yeah, no, you just watch the same people over and over again, cause. I need to get good at thumbnails because my thumbnails play a huge part in my discovery on YouTube as a streamer, / YouTuber. Because right now the thumbnail that I'm using is just my logo. It's not very pretty. Well, no, it is pretty. It's just not clickbait enough, right? I need to start making thumbnails that pull people in. Not really sure how to do that quite yet, but I'll figure it out. So better thumbnails is another thing I need to do. And then the last thing, I honestly think that what I need to do is I need to start focusing on this podcast for networking. Now, what do I mean by that? I've been thinking about this. I can reach out to streamers with 15 to 20 viewers on average and say, hey, I want to have you on the podcast. I want to hang out. I want to talk shop. I want to talk about games. I want to talk about whatever. Okay. They're most likely going to say yes. And then with that podcast, I'm also going to be networking because it's like, hey, like you and I just spent an hour together just hanging out. Let's play some games sometime. Right? That's what I would think. And that's what I want to see if it works. If it works, other people need to start doing this more. If it doesn't work, well, that'll suck. But these are the things I really, really want to focus on. And I don't know how well it'll work. I think the two that I am most focused on, what's higher is my TikToks and my thumbnails. I have an idea on how to network with the podcast. I have an idea. I don't know how much I like it, but I have an idea. And after I try it, I'll let you guys know what the idea is. Because I'm really hesitant on this idea, and I'm probably not going to end up going with it. Actually, another thing I also wanted to change that I totally forgot about, game diversity. I've been playing way too much freaking Valorant. Way too much. Valorant honestly isn't a super great game to stream, because it's a slow game. And even though it's a slow game, you would think, oh, that means you can interact with your chat more, you can interact with the people watching more because it's slower. But you're always so focused on the game. Even when you're dead, you're fucking focused. And it's not great because of that. So I need to increase my game diversity, and I also need to dedicate man, why is my highlighter always on? Jesus Christ. I need to dedicate more time to hang out. I need to spend more time at the beginning of every stream and probably in between matches if I'm not playing with anybody. If I'm playing by myself in between matches just to hang out. Because again, I get so focused on the games that I forget to just hang out and give more value than outside of just playing and being funny. I need to give more value in building a community. So that's something I need to work on because I'm not doing that very well at all, especially when I keep pushing my Discord and then I'm not really giving a reason for people to be there other than telling them to. I'm not making a convincing sell to be part of a community. So I need to dedicate more time to hang out during the stream and making people more or less bond with each other on something they all like, whether that be the game or myself or that they all have similar personalities. That's what I need to. Those are things I just need to work on. Actually, now that I think about it, I need to come out with a streaming schedule. Fuck if I know how I'm going to do that. I'm going through a potential job transition, which is one of the reasons I've been hesitating on releasing a schedule. I might end up becoming a plumber, which would be cool. Not gonna lie. Kind of hyped on it. But with that, my hours are going to change. And so, I I don't know how I'm going to stream, to be completely honest. Because I don't want to do it while Savannah's home, right? My girlfriend. Because, of course, she's going to want to hang out on the bed and watch TV and do stuff on her phone. You know, just do stuff. And I don't want to have to kick her off or make her feel uncomfortable being there because, you know, she's in the shot. Because I know she doesn't like being on the stream per se. Just hanging out. So the hours might be a little funky because of it. But we will see. It depends on how early I go in for work. Is really what's going to determine how often I can stream and how long I can stream for as well. I don't think I'll be streaming for more than 5 hours at a time, though. I don't think I'll be streaming for more than 3 hours at a time, to be completely honest. Which is fine. I don't really want streaming to be my primary source of content. I'm doing it as of now just because I'm lazy and I don't really want to edit a lot. But I'm going to have to eventually. I would rather hire somebody to do the editing for me, though. But that takes money, which is not something I have a lot of right now. I think streaming will be my primary source of content for a while, even though it shouldn't be, because it's bad. But I think it will, until I'm able to save up enough money to start paying an editor once a week to edit my videos. And then maybe even set up a Patreon. That's another thing I want to do, actually, now that I think about it. Patreon. No idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna do something with it though. I had an idea of maybe like just doing $5 a month. One of the base subscription is $5 a month, right? And once a month we get on a group call and have a cup of coffee, because $5 is more or less the same price as of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, right? So that'd be like the whole joke. It's like you're paying me a cup of coffee every month. Let me share a cup of coffee with you every month. Which would be cool, just to hang out with the community over like, I don't know, a Zoom or a Google call, so then I can constantly change the link, so then people can just like break into it. That would be really cool. I would like that a lot. Honestly, that would be my favorite part of the whole Patreon thing. I might even only do that and not have any other tiers. To be completely honest, because like with all the other tiers, I have no idea what value I would offer for more than $5. Like even for $10 a month, like like me personally, I have no idea what I would do for $10 a month. If someone gave me $10 every month, like what would I offer in return? A cooking show? Like fuck, I genuinely have no idea what I would do. So I think I'll just do the $5 and just keep it at that. Because even if I could get so Patreon, what you guys maybe don't know about Patreon is Patreon at the most will take 15% of every sub. Right? So $5, right? Let's pull out the fucking old ass looking calculator. So $5, right? And then we're gonna multiply that by 0.15. So they're taking 75 cents of every dollar, of every $5. Twitch takes like 30 to 50. Okay? Like, so even at $5, so like let's say I had, I don't know, 20 people. So 5 times 20, that's $100 every month, right? And I'm gonna be losing I'm gonna be losing $15 of that. Like, that's not bad at all. I could honestly use that money just to like pay an editor, and I'd be totally cool with that. Like, I don't really expect this content creation thing to ever be my primary source of income, but if it can make income, I want it to go back into the stream, back into the content, back into the TikToks, back into whatever, back into the podcast. I have to pay somebody to get on, right? That's really what it's going to be used for, just to keep making better content, because realistically, I'm always going to have a job. Pretty sure I'm always going to have a job, either that or a business, outside of PreViral for now. So Patreon would be a big move to start funding the channel and making it better. I just got to be able to sell it and be able to have enough value that people feel it's worthwhile to support me, not only just because they like me for the $5, but also because they want to hang out with me every month over a cup of coffee. So yeah, that's where we're at. So those are the things I want to change. Those are the things I want to work on. I'll probably have an update next month on how I feel about this, what I've been able to accomplish, what I haven't accomplished, and move on from there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, the subs, the follows. I really do appreciate all of it. If you haven't seen the rest of my socials, the link will be in the description as well. Same with the Discord, that'll be in the description. So yeah, again, thank you guys for the support. If you're a real one, give the video a like. If you're not a real one, don't like the video, don't even sub. Just watch the next YouTube video or next stream and figure out if you want to be a real one. Alrighty, ciao.